Happy New Year, everyone. We've started 2022 off with a dusting of snow. It's just about to disappear now. But in the garden, the witch hazel is in full bloom. I've even got some erysimum still in bloom from last year. But the garden is really damp and sodden, and I don't really like walking on the grass at the moment because it's just not good for it while it's so wet. Got some cyclamens here, autumn and winter cyclamens, and that's some snow that's just about to melt away from last night. So I've tried to get out in the garden every now and again. It's just too wet. Over here, the hellebores have started to come into bloom. So what I'll do is I'll remove the old leaves from last year, and that should show off the new blooms. We've got some snowdrops peeping through over there and over here. Just down here, some snowdrops peeping through. But it's very, very muddy, very wet. Some more winter and autumn cyclamens. Some more hellebores popping through over here underneath the sambuca. And in this nest box next to the sambuca we have a winter roosting great tit that comes at night. You can set your watches by the great tit arriving in the nest box at night. This is my new rhododendron, which will have purple blooms on it. We have primula that's in bloom, and that's evergreen, doesn't lose its leaves at all, but that's been blooming since beginning of December last year. So new camellia, well, first full year this year, got buds on it. Just there. Put out some nuts, chopped nuts and dried mealworms for the birds. This is a polyanthus, full bloom now. My rowan tree is in bud. Some more polyanthus here, but not as prolific as the other one. This is my rebs, that's coming out with its buds. This is I hope I pronounced this right, this is a sarcocoa with berries and flowers on it. And then over here is a crabapple, and it's had some little creature, birds or maybe a little mouse, climbing up and eating the crab apples. which is one of the reasons I got the crabapple, is for the wildlife, to feed the wildlife in the winter. Other than that, there's nothing much happening. The old rhododendrons starting to come into bud too. These will be flowers later on. And this is the other nest box. It has a blue tit in it, which has been winter roosting in here since the 19th of November last year. But the blue tits nesting in here last year, but they lost all their chicks because of last year's unusually cold spring. So hopefully we won't have such a cold spring this year, and the fledgling, they'll lay their eggs and the chicks will fledge successfully. So I'm hoping the same for the great tit box down there as well. Hoping that she stays and builds her nest, and we have for the first time great tits fledging in our garden in the nest box. But it's just a quick one because there's, as you know, this time of the year there's nothing much going on. That's a new camellia there, and that's starting to bud up too. So there we go, people. Happy New Year, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.